Hi, this is Derek Tsai from LearnByBlogging.com. Today I want to give you a book review of this book called Thrive. The Thrive is written by Adriana Huffington, famous Huffington Post, and the title is the third metrics to refining success and creating life of well-being, wisdom, and wonder by, of course, Adriana Huffington. The third metrics that is referred to is the metric about power, in addition to power and money, which usually been the primary of primary metric of most people. Metrics that she's referring to are well-being, wisdom, wonder, and giving. Now, well-being, she talked about meditation and being a gazelle, which is that she admired, is by being peacefully enjoying the moment, grazing on the grass or whatever. I don't know why is that being so peaceful, but that's the example that she used. But and also don't overconnect with the social networking. She refers to as a snake in the digital garden of Eden. And kill your own mask first. Take care of yourself first, and don't deprive yourself of a good sleep, and which is a performance-enhancing drug by her term. And do lots of walking, hiking, and adopting pets, maybe as part of your life. And so that's well-being. She talk about how to take care of yourself. And wisdom. On wisdom, she talk about daily gratitude exercise, writing down a list of things to be thankful for. And it really makes sense to relieve stress and to pave a better outlook in your life. And use your inner voices, the hunches and intuition, sort of like Steve Jobs, and they can help. They can be helped with a good sleep and the meditation. Once again, go back to the well-being. And our smartphone is now really adding a smartness to our lives. She coined the phrase "I paradox." Our hurry, sicknesses, and time famine can really dampen our creativities. So protect your children and your children's time affluence, or the opposite of time famine. Enjoy the slow movement. Do things slowly. Kind of like my daughter, who's very slow in eating, and letting ideas simmer in the back burner could yield insights and sometimes breakthroughs. So take it easy. It might be more creative, and then the future will belong to the people who can actually innovate, and innovation actually comes from knowing when to slow down. So interesting twist on in this age of everything has to be quick and fast. It's a good tip about accomplishing things that you really want to do. Drop the rest from the list. Basically, take stuff from the list, kind of like Steve Jobs, and narrow it down to the focus on certain area. And the author recommends evicting the obnoxious roommates or the negative thoughts in your mind. Our habits are like autopilots, and good habits can reduce our need for our need for willpower that really gets depleted under stress. So if you are under stress, you lose your willpower, and you kind of give in to a lot of temptations or what have you. So use the stoicism. Stoicism is kind of a fancy term, but find meaning in life, suffering, and then facing difficulty that could benefit us. So if you're in a time of difficulty, use that as a chance to break out of it and then to learn from that. And she used example from the life meaning, another book looking for meaning book. Anyway, so we take a minute when you woke up every day and take a deep breath and be grateful and set your intention for the day. That's a very good habit. I might practice that. So this is about the wisdom. This is very long chapters. Next chapter is about wonder. Take the time to wonder at the world around us and slow down and let wonder do its job at its own pace, and be open to serendipity of coincidence. Okay, if you find coincidences, marvel at that, then wonder at that. And there's one phrase, memento mori, remember death or our mortality. So always remember that we're not going to be here forever, and that will allowing the reality of death into our everyday reality can really keep us from veering off course. And he also talked about her mother's death and how she lived her life always in wonder until the last day. Interesting story, and I think majority of the book is a tribute to her mother. And the last one is about giving. So like every good self-development book, which is this book is all about, no self-development book is complete without talking about giving back, and no exception here. Make plan to volunteer in the weekend. Don't think about just have fun. Think about volunteer in the weekend. And there are more story about her mother's giving and helping others, and she talked about go-getters are better, are good, and go-giver are even better. So not a tongue-in-cheek. And givings promotes a positive health boost and really grow our own brain. So there's some scientific fact to that. And you also talk about and also you want to start small with giving, and maybe you can make it turn into a habit, continue giving in your life. So that was basically the four main pillars of the book, and the appendix has a lot of tips and apps that can help you. I don't know how apps can kind of ironic that she talked about getting rid of your smartphone, but she kept talking about the apps. The audio book that I listened to was narrated by a foreign accented woman, maybe from Greece, and very similar to her voice, and a lot of good quotes throughout the book, and that's something I like about the book. There are a lot of good quotes in there, and so my bottom line, or my takeaway, is that it's a pretty decent book if you are really lost and mired in the pursuit of power and money. Otherwise, it makes a very good gift for someone just like that. So I wouldn't say it's a very complete self-development book, but it could be a good one for other people. Anyway, that's all I have about the book, and hope that you enjoyed that review. And so here's the book, Thrive, the third metrics to redefining success and creating a life of well-being, wisdom, and wonder, by Adriana Huffington. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye now.